you're now going to want to make sure you surround Connor Bedard with the proper support pieces to have a successful first year in the NHL, regardless of whatever that benchmark might be to determine success, that it at least changes the Blackhawks' outlook in the very near term, short term this summer. What do you sense of how the reaction will be inside the Blackhawks front office to help prepare for Bedard's arrival?
You know what, Frank? I don't necessarily agree with that. You have to now start surrounding him. And I know you're not suggesting going out and signing long-term contracts and bringing in big deals, but I don't really think it changes much. And the reason why, look no further than the New York Rangers. And I know Lafreniere and I know Kako and those guys have not panned out to be star players, but to me, it's a cautionary tale of why you don't rush a rebuild. Because you look at the Rangers, they've got a core of guys that look slow in the playoffs and are aging. You've got a core of young players that don't look like they've developed into what you had hoped because you signed guys like Panarin and you gave Kreider the extension that you did. And I think to me, that stunts those guys' growth in New York. And now all of a sudden, I think the Rangers are caught in a little bit of no man's land. So I think that's a great cautionary tale for Kyle Davidson and the Blackhawks. Stay the course. Get some one-year rental players this summer. Bring in a couple of guys like you did last year, Domi, Athanasiou. And here's the other thing I'll say, Frank. The team is probably not going to have a good season next year when it comes to wins and losses, but Connor Bedard is a winner. He's won World Juniors. He's won at other levels. This is not a guy you have to worry about who's coming in as a loser type player. And the other thing is you're surrounding him not just with players, but staff. Luke Richardson, he's played as many games as any coach probably right now currently in the NHL. You've got Kevin Dean. You've got Derek King. You're talking about players that were successful NHL players that know how to connect and support with young players. So I don't think it changes the trajectory of things other than the ceiling is higher with Connor Bedard. You need a cornerstone and a star center.